Kona. It's just after the ladies race. It's been a magnificent day for British triathlon. David McNamee took bronze in the men's race, and Lucy Charles second place, first pro race here in Kona after your age group win 2 years ago. Tell us about it. You must be absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, it hasn't sunk in yet. It's a bit crazy. Like, I did not expect to do that, and yeah, it was just a dream performance really. The only downside was I was 5 seconds away from breaking the swim record, which means I'm gonna have to come back now. So yeah, just over the moon.
I'm sure if someone told you beforehand you can miss the swim record but you can go sub-9 and come second, you'd probably said yeah, fair play, I'll take that.
Yeah, I think I would take that, definitely.
And Daniela, after the race, obviously she is you know, a legend, superstar in her own right. She said she had an incredibly tough race, and particularly mentioned how hard you'd pushed the bike, and she had really had to work exceptionally hard. That must be, as a 24-year-old, that must feel great that someone of a legend of her status is saying that about you already.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing to hear. I biked really hard. I thought I had overbiked and wouldn't be able to run, but I thought it's a gamble I'm going to take on my first ever pro race here in Kona. I've got nothing to lose really. I might as well go out there and see what I'm capable of, and luckily it paid off and I was able to run home in my quickest marathon off the bike as well. So yeah, just a dream performance really.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, because the run, you seem to be super consistent all the way through. You had obviously Daniela just in front of you coming off the bike. You had some athletes not too far behind who we know are good runners, yet you had that second place and never really actually looked like losing it, despite the gaps behind only being 2 or 3 minutes at times.
Yeah, I mean the key thing was just to run my own race on the run and just stick with the pace that I know I'm sort of capable of holding, and luckily that kept me fairly relaxed and I didn't worry too much about the gap behind until on the way back I kind of had a little check over my shoulder to make sure that Sarah wasn't there, and yeah, it's good to see that my run is slowly improving, and hopefully that's going to be a weapon if I keep working on it.
So what is it like to finish the race? You've got all those emotions, you've gone under 9 hours, you come second place, and you've got Daniela Reef and Chrissy Wellington there to welcome you across the line.
Yeah, I mean, as you could see, I was fairly emotional there. I think I put in a hell of a lot of work for this race, and I knew that it was likely I was going to be emotional wherever I finished, because it's just kind of the end of a really great season. So yeah, extremely emotional there, and yeah, I think it will take a little while for it to sink in.
And it doesn't seem that long ago till I sort of coined the phrase "no one-trick pony." When you obviously the super swimmer coming into triathlon, I think we can well and truly put that to bed. You are absolutely 100% a triathlete now. We know you like to race, but hopefully you are going to have a little bit of a break now and perhaps put your feet up and take it easy for at least a few weeks, I hope.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I'll see how I feel in a few days' time, but it's likely that I might call that off-season now and really put my feet up and enjoy it. It has been a really long season. I started racing in January, so yeah, it's been a break for a year, I would say, and yeah, I think I want to kind of sit back and reflect on it and enjoy it a little bit.
Super. I think break for a year is probably an understatement. That was a breakthrough performance on a world level today, added to everything else you've done. Congratulations, Lucy, from all of us, really as part of the British triathlon scene. It's been a joy to follow you today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.